Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Keeping It Real with Shay. I'm Shay, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited for tonight's live chat session. It's going to be all about makeup. And this, ties into my series of self-care. So if you've been watching my latest uploads, I've been talking a lot about skincare and tools to use on your skin, right? Because, we're at that age now where we need to take care of our skin, okay? But tonight's going to be fun. We're going to talk about different types of lipstick. We're going to talk about how to put makeup on if you're that girl that's always on the go. And we're going to talk about a lot of things. So I'm going to get started now. But actually, before I get started, if you aren't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe. Click that thumbs up button. Comment on any of my videos, and of course click the notification bell after subscribing so you'll be up to date on all of my my most updated vlogs and of course live chats. All right, guys, I'm just so excited, so don't mind me. Okay, so let's introduce our guest for tonight. Okay, so she's obsessed with makeup, and she can make you look the best you can be for whatever occasion it may be. She took a course at George Brown College, and she focuses on bridal beauty and airbrush makeup. Her work was published in Elegant Wedding magazine, and the publication and the judges at Shoppers made their verdict, and Charisse is their girl. So Charisse actually won Shoppers Quo Cosmetics contest amongst thousands of participants. So she nailed the right look for the specific occasions in the challenge. May it be a day or night look, the perfect balance of makeup, clothing, and accessories made her stand out from the rest. So what are we waiting for? Please help me welcome All Dolled Up by Charisse.
Hey, hi guys.
Hey Charisse, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, I'm good. Thank you so much for joining on my show tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. First, of course, if you want to say, before we start, if you want to just say hi to everybody.
Hi everyone who's watching. I'm
Hello,
excited
everybody
to
who's
be
watching.
on Shay's Live. I've never had a YouTube Live before, so this is very new to me.
You have such a huge following, and we're going to get into that. But before that, guys, before we get to the nitty-gritty of tonight's interview or live chat, Charisse is my first ever Slum Book challenge. So it's a 5-minute challenge. I'm going to ask you questions, and you need to answer as quickly as you can. Okay? So this is the first Shay Slum Book challenge. Okay?
Okay.
And you remember when we were in elementary school, right? Are you sweating?
Okay. Should I be nervous now? Okay.
No, don't be nervous.
Let's
Don't
do
be
this.
nervous. Okay, ready?
Ready.
All right. First big achievement.
First big achievement. Oh my God, that's so hard. It's a lot. It depends. I feel like, okay, the first thing that comes to my mind is just raising my daughter. I think that's my biggest achievement.
First risk you ever took.
First risk I ever took, having my own business.
Favorite color.
Pink.
Favorite smell.
Candy, like Prada candy, anything sweet. Vanilla. I love it.
Favorite snack.
Favorite snack, French fries. And I dip it with like the vanilla ice cream. I'm weird.
Oh, wow. Okay, comfort food.
Comfort food? Um, I would say Korean food. Anything
Okay,
Korean.
anything Korean? Okay, favorite hobby or what's your hobbies?
Makeup. Putting makeup
Makeup,
on
doing
myself.
makeup. Okay, what's the last movie you cried to?
It's not a movie, but it's a TV series. Can I do TV series?
Yeah.
Um, Grey's Anatomy. Always.
Oh, me too. The last thing you do before you go to sleep.
Last thing I did before I went to sleep last night. What
Or
did you
ever, like whenever. What's the
Oh,
last thing you do
whenever?
before you go to sleep?
Check my phone.
Your phone. Okay, who's your favorite band?
Oh my god, it's okay. I don't have a favorite band, but I used to love NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Really? Okay. Favorite movie?
Shoot, I'm so bad with titles. This is from can I just say The Sound of Music? The guy there just died
Music?
today, and I'm so sad. But yeah,
Okay,
favorite
Man
musical
Crush.
about favorite movie. Yeah.
Man Crush.
Gosh, I have a lot. Um, okay, I'm just gonna go with the Filipino one. Nowadays, I like Michael Pangilinan. He's a singer. Do you know him? He's so cute.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Very good. Okay. Women Crush.
It's so hard. Oh, Casey Concepcion. I don't know. I love her.
Okay. Last but not the least, lights on or lights off?
Lights half like when the light is there and then the door is kind of open like that. So it's in the middle. Right? It's definitely
Off,
not
close
totally like
off.
the mood is there, but you can see. But
I'm just joking. You don't need to answer that.
I,
I said clothes on or clothes off.
oh yeah, you said lights on or lights off.
I did. I said lights on or lights off or clothes on or clothes off. But you don't need to answer that.
I'll answer anything.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Rob, before we continue, let's say hi to everybody that's watching. So hello to Charlene Drums, G Stylist, GC Lifestyle. Thank you so much for joining our live chat tonight.
Oh, you're the one who can only see them, right?
Gosh, that was so funny. So thank you, Charisse, for
No
being my
problem.
first ever Shea Slum Book Challenge. You know what? Those slum books, do you remember those books?
Yeah, I love them. I love
They're
them.
fun.
I think every year, like the end of the year, right? You have to like ask all your classmates
Yeah,
to
well, it's
sign
like
them
your
for
year. It's
you.
like a yearbook, but
Yeah,
yeah.
every year I have them. Every year I like bug all my friends too. Like I remember
from the
when I
Philippines.
one of the
I
slum
think
book,
it
I was
came
so
from.
embarrassed.
I think it came from the Philippines.
I think we're such a I don't know. Even like when texting was fairly new, like we'll write down all the text messages because at some point your phone will be like full and so you can't keep them. I think that's how we are. Like we like to keep things.
Yeah, I think it's an age thing.
But it's fun. I think our age or like it's a fun time. I
Yeah,
think.
I mean, you know what? It is fun. It's fun. It's fun. So thank you because I wanted to do something
All the
different.
people after me should answer the lights on or lights off. It's
Yeah, lights on
demanded.
and lights off, or clothes on or
On or
clothes
clothes
off.
off. I demanded it. Everyone after me should
Okay,
answer that.
I'll make sure. I'll make sure that. Okay, so tonight, guys, I'm just gonna do a little bit of a Q&A with Charisse before we get started. So Charisse, you know, you're a mom, you're a wife. Tell me
Mhm.
how you got started with makeup.
Actually, started makeup even before having Avery and even before getting married. So I'm actually in media sales, and it was a very stressful job. And my way of like relieving my stress is doing my makeup. And then some of my friends um, noticed that I do good makeup. So they always ask me to do their makeup. And then Jay one time told me, maybe you should go to school because makeup is not that cheap. And so if you go to school, your friends will actually pay for your service. And I was like, okay, maybe I should try it. And then um, I went to school. And before I graduate, my brother-in-law actually introduced me to one of his friend who's getting married. And then from then on, like it just like bride after bride, like it's just referral from one person and then the other. So that's how it
So
started.
did you want to do weddings? Like, did you want to do bridal
I
makeup?
actually know. I know that of all like the things that you can do for makeup for all the jobs, I think wedding is the the most profitable. But I was so scared because I'm so scared to um find a bridezilla. Like I'm not someone who's like it's that was like my nightmare. But like I have never met anyone. I've met stressed brides, but I've never met a bridezilla. So it's but like
Okay.
I've never thought I'll be in bridal. I thought I'll be on like other stuff, but not bridal for
I know.
sure. Yeah.
So for the viewers out there that don't know you, do you cater just to brides or do you do other occasions as well?
I do other occasions. I do everything like debut, birthdays, Christmas parties. I do everything. It's just that bridal is like the more consistent one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing makeup as your business? Like what made you decide, you know what, this is what I want to do. This is I want to build my business in this. I want to fire my boss and I just want to work for myself.
You know what? It's just baptism by fire, actually. When I was, and because I think also in our culture, we always like work for somebody else. I've never seen, I know I wanted to have a business, but I've never really imagined myself like working just for myself and having a business. And so when I had Avery, we had a talk, me and Jay, and he was like, maybe you should just concentrate on your bridal makeup. Maybe just try for a year. We'll see. And I was really scared, but after not even like less than a year, I realized that focusing on bridal business was the best decision I actually ever made because I had time for my family, and then I also like I can balance like my love for makeup and I can take care of Avery. So that worked out for me. And I never, although I miss my coworkers, I don't miss the work. Like, I feel like this should be my job, the job that I love.
Yeah, so that's amazing, because it takes a lot for us moms to make that jump, right?
Yeah.
So it's amazing and it's inspirational that you chose to build your business based on what you love to do, right? So
Yeah.
you don't have to wake up every day or like, whenever you have a wedding or an event, I bet you're so super excited to just like be out there and just do makeup because you love to
Yeah.
do makeup, right?
Yes. Although the
So
mornings are really hard. We have to wake up at like 4 a.m. The waking up part is hard, but when we're already there, like I'm not I feel like I'm not speaking just for myself, but other artists like hair artists like Gretchen and the other makeup artists, like when we're there, we don't feel like it's like 4 a.m. because we love what we do.
And I think that's so important. And so how many years now, sorry, that
So
you
I started 2011, but I think I really had a chance to concentrate on the business when Avery was born, so like 2013.
2013.
Yeah,
So that's what, 7 years now?
7 years now.
Wow, that's awesome. So, it being COVID and everything, and we've
Mhm.
been in this pandemic, has it really affected your business? And what have you
Oh,
been doing in the meantime?
for sure, it has affected like I can't work. So fortunately, I launched a lipstick brand, so I'm concentrating on that on e-commerce. But when Avery has to go to virtual school again, I have to pause that because I don't want to split my time, but I'm actually more active now on YouTube. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I've
it's like
seen.
yeah,
I've noticed.
so I do YouTube and my e-commerce. That's what's keeping me busy, and of course Avery.
Yes, of course. And that's great. See, if you had to work, let's say, you wouldn't have been able to take care of your daughter. So it's good that you have that flexibility too. I know it's a
Mhm.
little tough, but it's always good. Like I give a lot of the entrepreneurs kudos for having other avenues of their branding, right? So for example, you
Mhm.
do makeup, but you also have lipstick, which we're going to talk about later, and I'm so excited about too. But that's great because there's some entrepreneurs who only have just their business and they don't have other avenues. So it's always good to
Mhm.
branch out and kind of build up your brand that way,
Mhm. I
right?
think there's a lot of like avenues. Like if you can't work, I think that there's a lot of ways to earn money still, especially here in Canada. You just have to like learn things and adapt to change, but you can still work it out, I feel like.
But that's great. Like that's awesome. And I can't wait for you to share about your lipsticks
Yeah.
later. But for our viewers, if you want to subscribe to Sharice's YouTube channel, subscribe to Doll Up with Chat. It's at the banner below. And make sure you watch her video.
It's
She's
here.
got she's got
It's here.
so many videos and like so many tutorials, and it's so informative. So just make sure you do subscribe to her channel. Okay, so let's get started. Are you ready, Charisse?
I'm ready. What are we gonna do?
Okay. So guys, we are going to raid a makeup artist's makeup kit or makeup bag. I don't know. Me and Charisse are trying to figure
Makeup
out the right
kit.
word
This is
to
like
call this.
this is like my personal makeup bag, not to confuse with my bridal. My bridal are like all
It's like a luggage, I bet.
yeah, and they're I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna show you because I feel
Okay,
like for
guys.
myself, I'm cheap.
No,
Like I
so
have a lot, and not only that, I find that because I've been reviewing drugstore makeup, I have
yes.
been recognizing good makeup in the drugstores that I want to share also.
Okay,
But
so
on my
just
clients,
for just for our viewers, so we're gonna raid Charice's makeup kit. Okay, so now this is her personal one.
this is my
Okay,
personal.
so we're gonna actually see what a makeup artist
Oh my god! I hope they're
makeup bag
nothing super.
looks like. All
Yeah.
right, so Charice, show us.
Ding. Should we start?
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh my god, it's just me. Where are you?
Here. But
I
before
got
we
scared
start,
for a
I
bit.
want everyone to see what is in your bag.
Let's start. I don't know where to start though. Okay, hold on. Okay,
Okay,
first.
show us what it looks like
Oh, wait, how it
first.
looks. Okay, so this is how
And then
it
what it looks
like.
like inside. Because
It
it's so
is-
hard we're not together. Okay.
Ah,
All right.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get whatever. Okay, whatever I pick, I'm just gonna show whatever I pick from it.
Yes,
So
whatever
my
you
favorite Sol de Janeiro body cream. I like it because it smells delicious. I told you, right? I like anything sweet, anything vanilla, anything that smells like the beach. Oh my god, so I always have this because I always want to smell that. I'm all about actually scents. And then I have a hand sanitizer because COVID, but I also have alcohol in the car. And then I have this. This is my sponge actually because I do airbrush, and this is the closest thing to an airbrush makeup if you don't have the machine, because it actually, if you use this with a foundation, the foundation on you would look like it's airbrushed. My favorite Shu Uemura lash curler. I like it because it's very wide here, so it doesn't hurt my lash. What else? Ooh, this is my favorite lip balm, the Smiths. They come in a lot of flavors, but my favorite is the rose one. And then, of course, this is the Fenty Beauty contour stick in mocha. I think this is pretty universal. Light to medium, I think you can use this. And then I have my primer. I like hydrating primers. I like the glowy look. Too Faced Hangover. What else? Ooh! This is the MAC Prep and Prime.
Is that what you're using? Wait, what is that?
It's a corrector. This is what I'm telling you. So if you're using a concealer, use this first. It's like an orange tone corrector. So it's really orange. So it cancels the blue under your eyes, and then you put your concealer on top.
See, okay.
And then I have two concealers. Okay, so I have the Tarte what's this? It's the Shape Tape. The Tarte Shape Tape. And then I have the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So I mix this two to get like the perfect shade. And also because this really dries out quickly, so I mix it with this. So I have the perfect mixture of the two. What else? Ooh, I have this foundation, but what I'm using right now, because I took it out. But I like the Morphe too, and I like this MAC Studio Face and Body Foundation for every day because it's very sheer and very light on the face. What else? Ooh, now that I'm old.
You're old,
Now that I'm super old, I use sunscreen, every day.
Well, that's good.
Because I have a lot of freckles. I got it from my grandmother. There's no
age spots because I wasn't wearing sunscreen when I was younger.
Right?
So now that I'm older, yeah, I have one here and here.
Yeah, I have a lot. It's okay. They're cute, but I don't want a lot of them.
I like freckles.
Freckles. And then I have the Benefit Brow Setter because my brow is all over the place if I'm not going to put that on. And then the Rare Beauty blush. I actually love blushes. I took one out because I use it, but I usually have 3. And they're usually this tone. Actually I have 3. So like
Wow.
this. I love cream blushes because they're so easy to apply. Okay, I don't have a space on my table now. And then I have my favorite mascara, the Maybelline Falsies.
Oh, okay.
I have my highlighter, Becca and Opal. very loved and used. What's this? Oh yeah, this is my Laura Mercier Cocoa in Cocoa. That's what I usually use on my eyes, like when I like a smoky brown. What else? Oh, and this is my eyebrow. I have a lot. Eyebrow pen. Like this is what I use to remove like my hairs, like my stray hairs around. And then this is my favorite lipstick combo from my collection. So I love putting Posh and Shy together. These two. And that's it. Ta-da! All done.
Oh, wow, look how clean your makeup bag is.
It's all glitters. See? All glitters.
Clean.
So clean.
It's so clean.
Yeah, from all my highlighters and stuff.
So do you clean out your makeup bag like on a regular?
Oh my gosh, obviously I don't like look how dirty they are. I usually clean all my makeup. But to be honest, this pandemic I haven't even like and don't put makeup on the regular, so I don't usually carry a makeup bag with me. So no, I haven't really, which is really bad. But my bridal makeup kit is always cleaned after every client, like immediately.
Client. Oh well, yeah, because that's kind of needed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what are you gonna show? Okay, so now that we've seen Sharice's makeup bag, she is now gonna do a quick tutorial for us busy moms who is always on the go. When do you ever find time to do makeup? Honestly, Sharice, I just started doing makeup for myself. Like I would go out and not wear anything, but lip gloss and that's it. And then that was it for me. But because I'm older now and I need to hide some stuff, I started doing makeup. So, you know, I'm sure there's right and wrong ways of doing things, but can you do just like a quick, like if you're on the go and if you're in the car and you just need to go now, like what is the quickest way or what's the quickest makeup routine that we can follow on a day-to-day?
So as you've noticed, like on my makeup kit, I usually don't have a lot of powders. I don't think I even have one powder in here. It's usually creams because those are easy to blend. You can easily touch up. So for foundation, I actually prefer for an everyday, just a tinted moisturizer. I like the It Cosmetics one with SPF. And then I usually use this on myself. It doesn't cover a lot, but it just evens out your skin tone. And then for blushes, again, I usually use creams because they're just so easy to blend. Because if you're in a hurry, if you're gonna use a brush and a powder, it's harder to make it even. It's harder to like apply. This is so easy. So always, like if you're on the go, always stick with cream. And then that's my usual. So I usually start with my foundation, like my face. So usually use primer if you need your makeup to last long. So primer and then foundation and then my blush. And then I just curl my lashes. And I use magnetic lashes if I need to. Like this are magnetic lashes. It just saves me so much time.
I have magnetic lashes, but they fall off. So I think it's the way I do them.
Or because mine is the one with
no eyeliner.
Like a liner. I haven't actually tried it. I'm just so scared to try it.
I know, no, it looks so good. And then like near the end of it, it's like it falls off.
No, this one like is secure because there's like two magnets. So like there's this lash and then two small ones to keep it there. So it locks me that
The one that actually sticks with the eyeliner. Is it the eyeliner that has like magnet? Like, is it magnetic?
That's why
or
I'm
like,
scared. I don't know. Like I trust myself putting like magnet on my skin? So I'm like, so I like this better because this one has like magnet just attached to the actual falsies.
yeah.
So I like this better. I haven't actually tried it. I had one client who asked me to do hers, and the trick with that is you have to put like at least 3 coats of the liner to make it really stick. That's what she said.
Yeah, it's just so weird because I don't have lashes, and you know, you did my lashes before,
Yeah.
right? So I just want something that I can just like, you know, put on and then like go.
Good.
Hey, coffee.
But then I bought this new mascara by, shoot, I think it's Maybelline. No, maybe Maybelline Sky High, Skylight, Sky High. Oh wow, Starbucks. Did
I had
you
a
go for a run?
delivery.
You're so
I told my husband, even if I'm doing the live, just give it to me. Because they went out.
Oh, okay. I want to say hi to Journeys with Mitch. Hi to
Yeah,
Mitch.
hi,
Thank you so much.
Mitch actually attended my makeup class and like she's really good at it.
Oh, really? You had a makeup class? You should do that again. Do
I
a
know,
virtual one,
do
and I'll
it.
come.
Oh, we should all do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
just
for
ask
sure.
friends. Yeah.
For sure.
We can have
And
wine.
Charlene says, "Wow, sana all may Starbucks."
Do you get
Yes.
it? Do you understand?
Sana all.
Sana
Yes, I
all.
do. Sana all, like right now.
Why am I going out with you girls?
I know. Oh, we love you too, Ate Mitch. Okay, so when you apply the makeup then, okay, so your on the go makeup is just foundation, mascara.
I actually sometimes skip foundation and just go straight to my concealers. And
Could you use concealer for like on its own?
yeah, sometimes I just like, yeah, I just put like sunscreen and then I just that like if I have to conceal any redness, I just use a concealer that's closest to my skin tone and then a lighter concealer for my under eyes.
Because what I do now is I use the concealer and then I use this pressed foundation like to blend it in.
You can do that too.
Yeah,
To
I
set
don't know.
the concealer.
I'm sure you need to do a tutorial because I just like I used to do makeup whenever I would perform, right? Like my mom would do it, and then I learned. And I
She's
started
so
to-
good in dancing.
But-
We should post a video of you dancing.
Oh gosh, no! But I
For a tutorial.
a tutorial, a hula tutorial.
Yeah, I would love to learn. Oh my god, is it hard?
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. But yeah, so I want to learn how to just do everyday makeup. So you should do a tutorial.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I should post one on Instagram, like just a very quick, like day.
Instagram is so short though. Do it like a YouTube
Okay,
or do a class.
it's cool, but
That's
still. I can do it on
Huh?
YouTube, like a very simple everyday makeup. But the key with an everyday makeup, you have to really keep it simple and just stick with creams. Like even for my eye, I use a cream pencil, right? Because it's easier to blend. You can blend it with your fingers. So like anything cream, I like. Even my highlighter is in a liquid, like kind of cream form. Like any, like my bronzer is also, my contour is also in a stick form, like in a cream stick form, just so you don't have to worry about blending. You can blend it with your fingers, and creams are easier to work with when you're
Okay.
on the go. And they're also just so easy to carry. Because like look, I only had one highlighter that is powder, and my purse, like my makeup kit, is all the glitter from that highlighter. So if you have cream, you wouldn't have that problem because you can just
Oh my
see
gosh.
it.
There's this one thing that I used to like because I like wearing blush, but I think I like bronzer more. So there's this one bronzer that I got,
Mhm.
and then it cracked, and
Oh,
then I couldn't find it.
I'm so
So
sad.
I was like, oh no, it's because I'm not, knowledgeable about makeup, right? But in any case, so my next question is you've been doing a lot of vlogs about drugstore bought makeup versus like Sephora. So
Mhm.
can you just explain a little bit to our viewers the difference? Because I mean, I
Okay.
would go to like
I'm like
Walmart and like
fixing
buy.
my makeup and then talking to you. Hold on. I just don't want my makeup all over the place. I'm gonna put it in my purse.
No problem. But I mean, like, if you're, if you're just, you just wear makeup for just day-to-day use, do you think people should actually spend more and go to Sephora? Or could you just buy the same quality going to like Shoppers or Walmart?
You'll be surprised on how drugstore makeup is doing now. Like I myself was so surprised. I'm a drugstore snob only because the last time I went to buy myself a drugstore makeup, it was horrible, especially for foundation. So I always tell my friends, if you're going to invest on something, invest in a good foundation. I think that that's still the case until now, but like I've tried a lot of foundations from the drugstore, and I feel like they can really be compared with the high-end ones. But for like, I know for mascaras, because you have to always change them after a few months, I feel like
Yeah.
drugstore is the way to go for me. Um, with
If you're
lipstick,
not like,
well, there are things that there are a lot of things in the drugstore. If you'll be comparing side by side drugstore makeup and high-end not foundation, high-end makeup, there's not a lot of difference nowadays. But the thing is, with drugstore makeup, most of them doesn't last that long. So you just have to get a good primer. I think primers and setting sprays should be bought from high end, like Sephora. Those should be high end, but the rest, I think you can find very good ones in the drugstores, especially in US drugstores. Actually, when I went to Chicago, oh my God, there's a lot there that they're like, that's not here. They're really good.
really good. So when it comes to, okay, so that's makeup. Now, when it comes to brushes, like there's so many different types of brushes. There's like these beauty blender sponge things. Like,
Mhm.
do you feel like everybody should have like a set of makeup brushes and then beauty blenders?
You know what? Even in my makeup school, we were trained. Well, I actually have a lot of brush. They're like my comfy blanket. Like even if I know I only have 3 clients, I'll bring my whole brush. I don't know. They just give me joy. They just give me comfort. Like, but when I was studying makeup, we were trained to use just 5 brushes, and you can actually achieve the same result with just 5 brushes, I think. So if you're just starting out, I don't think you need the full shebang of makeup brush. Yeah, but if you're doing it professionally, I guess you should invest. But just for yourself, I think 5 brushes is enough.
Yeah, because I mean, like my daughter does makeup and she's a lot of brushes, right? So I'm always like, how come you always need like new brushes? Like I have one blush brush and then I have a concealer brush and that's all. And then I have a
What do you
blender.
use for your? I don't use eyeshadows.
I don't use
The
eyeshadows.
most
No.
brush I have is actually for the eyes, because I want
Oh,
like the precise ones, like for the colors. I actually
no,
have
I don't.
more eye brushes than like face brushes. I feel like.
Wow. There's so much to know, eh? About
Mm.
makeup. I really didn't think. But anyways, okay, so it's okay to buy drugstore makeup. Now, if you're looking at brands, what would be the most reliable brand at your traditional store?
It really depends. Like for foundations, I find that I like LA Girl. Yeah, I like their foundation and Wet and Wild.
What?
Yeah, and then for lips, I actually like Maybelline ones and NYX.
Oh, NYX, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the NYX spray. It actually depends. And then for mascaras, I like Maybelline. So it
Yeah,
really
Maybelline
depends.
has good ones.
There's no one brand. Like I feel like with Elf, I like some of their eyeshadows, but I don't like their foundations. So you really just have to test it out, and like YouTube is actually a pool of information. So if you're doubting or if you're eyeing on something and you're not sure whether it's good or not, just like look it up. Look it up on my channel.
There you go. Subscribe to Dollop with Chai right below. Okay, so that's good. So that's good to know. Now let's move on to your lippies. Oh my gosh. I have two of your lippies and I forget the name of one of them, but the one that I really was looking for and found it was Aphrodite.
Oh, it's now called Pinay.
Oh, it's now called Pinay. Okay, awesome. So yeah, so that color I was really looking for and I couldn't find it. And then the other one I have is like a nude
Yeah,
shine.
this is
I
what I
forget
have
what it's
on.
called.
Yeah, Shy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
shy.
very shy.
Yes. So tell us about that. How did you get into doing lippies? They're like lip gloss lipsticks, right? Like
Okay.
a cream.
Yeah, so I have liquid lipsticks and lip glosses. So since I'm into bridal, sometimes it's kind of hard for me to get the exact shade that I like for my brides. So I actually found a place where I can, which is local Canadian, and they're paraben free, they're cruelty free, and they're 90% vegan. And so I went there and I chose the colors that I think would really fit for my clientele. And at first I thought, I'm just gonna be selling this to my bridal makeup to my bridal clients, because they also always ask me to what lipstick to get as their touch up, because no matter how long wearing your lipstick is, like you're gonna eat, you're gonna drink, you're gonna kiss, so you always have to touch up your lips, right? And I can't, sometimes like it's hard for me to tell them to buy high end lipsticks because they're expensive, and my bridal clients usually are like you. They're usually very simple. They're not going to use it for like, every day. So, and my colors are actually for like, they're suitable for almost all skin tone, and they're suitable for everyday use, not just for when you have like special events. So when I opened it to the public, it was actually like there are a lot of inquiries about them, so that's how it started. It wasn't I didn't plan it to be for everyone. I was just planning it for my bridal clients, but COVID happened, and I was like, oh, maybe I should like, open this for everyone, and everyone actually appreciated them. So I'm happy.
Yeah. So you went into, sorry, where was that store you went to actually mix your lip?
I can't say.
Oh yeah, you can't say. But so you have a supplier.
A supplier,
obviously.
basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so how did you come? So what is your line? What is the name of your line?
Elise Cosmetics, which is my daughter's second name, because her name is Avery Elise.
Cosmetics.
Yes.
So so you have lipstick, you have lip gloss. So what's upcoming now for Elise Cosmetics? Like, do you see yourself being like a Maybelline line someday? Like, because obviously there's going to be like a future to this. So how far do you want to take Elise Cosmetics?
Actually, I have an e-commerce store. I'm not really sure yet what or what else I will be adding. I'm just concentrating on lipsticks, like for the Elise line. But there are a lot of things in there. Like there's makeup sponges, there's like skin tools, there's even like silicone facial massage tool there. There's jade rollers. There's a lot actually there.
Awesome.
But for the Elise line, I'm just sticking on lipstick and lip glosses.
Okay, so what is this? I'm gonna write it here. What is your e-commerce store?
AllDolledUpCosmetics.com.
Dolled Up
Cosmetics.com. Mm-hmm.
All right, that's awesome.
Here.
So like you have all, You have all these different. What's that?
I was like, okay, look here, Cosmetics.
Look here and look below. So you have these lipsticks and you have these lip glosses, and I know you launched a beauty blender. Did you not?
Yes, that one too, the airbrush sponge. I actually have it in my kit. So I actually launched this first. So it's So the thing with this, the unique thing about it, it has like this microfibers. So it actually acts like a brush and sponge in one. And when you like put your foundation would look like airbrush because of this microfibers.
Awesome.
That's why I call it the airbrush sponge.
Yes, that's right. Airbrush sponge. So can they?
I'm getting you all confused now with all like makeup.
I know. There's so many things.
Like, okay, airbrush.
I'm gonna go on your website and start like choosing what I need.
I know it's overwhelming at first.
It is. I mean, I
know your daughter will like fill you in.
She actually checked my makeup. She checks my makeup before my live. Sometimes she does my lives, but she'll see to make sure that my makeup is okay.
You should do like my daughter does my makeup. Have you done that?
I should, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
watch. That's a good idea. Okay, so we do have a few minutes left. Now let's get into the lipsticks, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If we wanted to choose a specific color that would look good with like for our skin, how do we like decipher that shade? How to choose the right
our color
lipstick
we have
shade?
Okay, so my colors are mostly neutral, so it can really fit like cool tone. When I say, okay, let me explain. So there's two tones to our skin. So cool tone and warm tone. Usually for us Filipinos, we are warm tone, and we'll there are a lot of things um that can let you know whether you're cool tone or warm tone, but usually we are warm tone. Like gold is looks good on us, and when you look at our veins, it's more like green than blue, so you'll know that you're warm tone. And if you're warm tone, you should be getting lipstick that are on the warm tone, so those lipsticks that have more yellow in it than like blue. So that's what usually fits our skin tone. So like this lipstick, and then when you get a red lipstick, get something with more of a yellow orange tone, because that will fit like our tone as well. And
So
before COVID, you can do this, but a good trick too is like if, because this is the this like part of your finger kind of mimics your lips. So if you put your lipstick there and you go like this, like you kind of would
like
imagine
really me?
you kind of would imagine, okay, this would look good on me. But it's COVID,
Oh,
so
like
you can try
you kinda-
it. Yeah,
you can match it.
Yeah, you can put the lipstick there and you go like this and see if it matches or if it fits your skin tone.
Okay.
But
Because
COVID
this-
is so hard. But now we have like a lot. I'm gonna add actually an app on my store that can actually make you try on the shades. Like you just like post your photo and then you can try on the shades. I'm actually learning that. So soon it'll be there. So you can
wow.
see. Yeah.
That's
I'm still
awesome.
learning.
Because there's a specific red I'm looking for. Did you watch that movie Maleficent? It's called Maleficent from MAC.
Is it a blue tone red?
Oh, it's like a red, but it's a
Maybe.
nice red. And I can't find it anywhere because it was a limited edition.
Oh,
Maleficent.
for Valentine's, I'm going to actually give a code for my red lipstick, so you should watch out for that. Oh, it's like a blue red.
Red, are you looking it up now?
Awesome.
Yes.
It's like Ruby Woo. You know what? They always just change the name, but I'm pretty sure it looks like Ruby Woo.
Ruby Woo?
Like
Like
that.
RUBYWOO?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is more like a blue tone red, I think. But it would still fit you.
You know why? It looks really good on Angelina Jolie.
Not like it would look good on me.
So I want to know if it, no, I just really love that color. And somebody actually let me try there, like, before when we were allowed to wear other people's lipstick. But I was able to try it and it looked really good. And so I want that specific color for when I do events. Because when you're on stage, it looks really good.
Mm-hmm. I used to just always wear red before, but now I'm more of like a neutral neutral lip color girl. But when I was on my 20s, red all the time. I just feel like it gives you like that boss like look, right?
Yeah, and it makes you feel so classy and just so sexy, when you're wearing red lipstick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually debating if I should be wearing red lipstick on this live.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm like, maybe because I'm wearing this, I'm like, okay, maybe I should choose neutral. But yeah, red
looks really good.
Because you don't have to worry about anything else, because like the focus is already on your lips, right?
Yeah. I was gonna wear I was gonna wear Pinay. It's sitting like
I know,
right
like remember when we went out, like Charlene, me and you. I was wearing this again. But I know Charlene and you were wearing the Pinay.
Yes.
Even Gretchen actually like she just posted she was wearing the Pinay because it's really
Yes,
versatile, right? Like
I really like it.
it's
I
a
really like it.
yeah, that's my bestseller, Pinay.
Well, guys, if you guys want to avail Sharice's lippies, visit alldal.cosmetics.com, right?
Yes.
The link below, and you'll be able to avail her lipsticks and lip glosses. And the one that is really, really, which she just mentioned, most popular
Pinay.
is Pinay. Wow.
Pinay.
So when did you change the name and why?
Immediately after it became my bestseller, I changed it to Pinay because that color actually fits everyone. It's like a magic lipstick. Every time someone buys it, they put it on, it looks different on other people that tried it on. It's always different, but it's always a good different. So it's like, oh, I should be calling this Pinay because we Pinays are very versatile. Like, we adapt all the time. So I was like, okay, my bestseller should be Pinay. So that's
Awesome.
what I changed it.
So, guys, if you have, to our viewers, if you guys have any questions for Sharice, we still have a few minutes left. Just give us questions on the chat box and ask away. And of course, I want to say hi to everybody who's watching, all of the viewers, all my new subscribers and existing subscribers. Thank you so much for your continued support. And if you aren't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, Keeping It Real with Shay, please do subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, comment, and of course, click the notification bell so you'll be up to date on all of my upcoming live chat sessions and latest uploads. And if you want to subscribe to Sharice, subscribe to Doll Up with Cha.
Keeping It Real with Shay and Doll Up with Cha.
Doll Up with Cha. And of course, her Instagram is at all dolled up by C. So guys, make sure you do subscribe to her YouTube channel because she has a lot of videos, a lot of tutorials, a lot of great content that I'm sure will help you with all of your skincare needs and of course makeup. Right, Sharice?
Yes. And if you have any requests, just comment on my videos.
Yes. So there's a question. G Style is asking, can I wear bronzer instead of a blush?
Yeah, actually, you can actually skip the blush. And especially for Gretchen's skin tone, there are blushes that are actually, they're still blush, but it's in more of a brownish tone. Like my blush, hold on. Like this blush is actually not pink, not peach, not coral. It's actually this kind of a tone. So
like rose?
No, it's more like a taupey color. So if you are using your bronzer, just like put it here. Like here. And you can just if you're using bronzer, just make sure that this part is the heaviest part and then you just blend it up, like not everything concentrated here.
Yeah, I know. Earlier, I was like, oh my goodness.
That's the thing with, did you use powder? Because powder is really hard to use.
I did. Okay, so our next question is from Charlene. Let's go out and eat Mexican again. Yes, very soon. Journeys with Mitch, she's asking, where is it? Foundation. What's the best foundation you have used?
My favorite foundation all time. Okay, I'm gonna say 3, okay? So my favorite foundation, all time favorite is the Makeup Forever HD foundation because it really looks good on camera, but you have to have their primer with it and a very good setting spray. And then my second is the Estee Lauder full wear something foundation, because it's you want to use it when you want a very full coverage. But my favorite foundation that I just discovered and what I use if I have to do my everyday foundation is the Morphe Hint Skin Tint.
Okay. So you're gonna give me a description of that, I hope. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, so overwhelmed right now.
I know,
Okay.
there's a lot.
Another question is, Charlene, she's asking what she likes your foundation and what brand is that?
The foundation that I'm using now, hold on, let me show you. So I also did a review on this. This is from Sephora, but it's pretty cheap. I think less than $20. And
That's
this
my kind of budget.
and this is the Morphe Hint Skin Tint foundation.
Okay.
That's how
So how do we know if it's our skin tone though?
Oh, that's the thing. It's really
I
hard.
can't choose. I have
Even
to ask somebody to help me.
Even for me, because like the bottle is so different, and like you really just you have to swatch it. Like pre-COVID, the best way to know is to swatch it here
Yeah, my daughter
or
does that.
swatch it here.
Hmm.
But now that we can't swatch,
I can't. I still,
hard.
you know what? I still need somebody. So you have to come with me when I buy makeup.
And I don't even know how to do returns for Sephora. What if the foundation doesn't fit your
I
skin
don't
tone?
think
Right?
you can return it.
You can't
Because you
return
already
it.
tried it. Or you could exchange it.
No, there's just no store open. So where would you
Oh,
exchange
right
it?
now. No, I mean after.
You mean before?
I mean after this pandemic is done and the stores are open, we can go shopping for makeup.
I know.
Okay, so G Stylist says she wants to look like J Lo. I do too. So she wants you to do a tutorial. You know what? I bought one of her products. I bought the Glow, the bronzer, but I haven't tried it
From
yet.
Sephora.
Yeah, I wanted the full line, but it was sold out. So I said I'm gonna get the bronzer. And then when I read the instructions, it says you have to buy the Wonder Cream, and then it like looks better if you have it. So now I'm like, gosh, now I have to buy that too. I'm like, that's too much. I gotta have this whole line, and I don't even know how to put it on.
I love JLo. That's why I love this lipstick because it reminds me of JLo. That's why I love nude lipsticks now.
Yeah.
I love
And then
JLo.
you have a question from GC Lifestyle. What about guys? What about makeup for guys?
Goody, you don't need makeup. Usually for guys, all you need is
oil.
mattifying paper, like blotting paper. That's all they need.
Yeah.
There's some creams now that are mattifying too, and that's it. And Goody, you don't need makeup. Don't worry. You look good.
Okay, so Charlene says, I use the HD Makeup Forever too, but honestly, I suck at applying makeup. So you need to teach me. Ha ha ha. Yes, you need to do a tutorial. You need to do a tutorial.
I have to use my beauty blender. That's why.
So you have to give us your beauty blender.
Yeah, on the tutorial.
You have to do a class. Do a class.
We should do a class. And then we can
sure.
order Mexican while in class.
Yeah, you got
Or
it.
like have mojitos while in class.
So Dr. Mitch says where is it?
Ooh.
I use Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Mitch, I actually really love the Charlotte Tilbury too. Like I love
Forever.
The
and
Charlotte
Chanel Velvet
Tilbury line.
foundation. I will try that Morphe for my everyday grocery day.
Dior.
Wow!
I actually didn't like Dior that much. I don't know if I just didn't get the right foundation for me. I haven't tried Chanel, but Charlotte Tilbury hands on. Even her lipsticks are good, and their foundation's really good. And they're if you don't Mitch, if you don't have their like the filter cream, you should get it. It's really good. Super good.
Gosh, I have
She's
so
like,
much to
what I
learn.
want.
So much to learn.
When I have discount for Charlotte Tilbury, Mitch, let me know if I'm gonna let you know if I'm buying from them so we can have the discount together.
So Charlotte Tilbury is a brand, obviously, like Morphe
Yes,
and Dior
yes.
and Chanel. Okay.
Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury, I think, is also a makeup artist, and then she launched her line.
And there's like Anastasia, right?
Anastasia is she started with brows. She's actually the brow queen. I
Oh.
think she does Oprah's eyebrows. And then she got
Hey.
her line. Yeah.
Mitch says, or actually GC Lifestyle says, I'm sure
Actually,
Joe says try changing our careers soon. And then changing careers. You know, they're all gonna be makeup artists now. And then
No, you should stick to videos.
yeah,
And
and Mitch
photos.
says, I want to learn smoky eye makeup.
Maybe I should.
Yes.
You know what? People think that smoky eye is very hard, but actually it's pretty simple. So maybe I should do a smoky eye tutorial on my YouTube next time. It's fairly easy. I'm gonna make it like simple for sure, Mitch. I'm gonna do that for you.
And we have Anne Marie on YouTube. She says, how about if you have freckles on your face? What kind of foundation should she use?
Okay, so for full coverage, I love the Estee Lauder. It's actually like staring. Wait, hold on.
So Estee Lauder. Oh my God, Estee Lauder has been around for a long time.
I don't know if they have been bought by MAC. They look like this. It's the double wear. Estee Lauder double wear foundation. That's really good for like full coverage.
So Anne Marie, it's Estee Lauder.
Double wear.
Double wear for full
Or
coverage.
MAC Studio Fix. That's also good.
Studio Fix.
Yeah, but like
yes.
I'm not like if you're using MAC foundations because they're really meant to like last long and stuff like that, you really have to double cleanse after because it's really hard to remove. And that's why a lot of like people are saying that it actually irritates their skin. It's actually because you really have to double cleanse to remove everything.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Now, let me ask you, pressed powder or foundation? Like, what is the difference? Because I use pressed powder by Glow Minerals, and it's the only one that
So the one
looks
that
good
you-
on my
Is that like
skin.
it's like a mineral powder, right? So it's like
Yeah, but it's like foundation. It's like it's not like pole board.
no, but it's not pressed, right? It's not pressed. It's more. It's
like
already.
pressed.
No, I mean, is it pressed powder or is it the one that you have to shake and like?
No, it's like pressed powder.
Oh, pressed. Okay.
So I use a beauty blender to put it on, or I use a kabuki brush
to put it on.
and I just circle, and it gives me that coverage. Because foundation, it makes my face feel thick. That's why I need a foundation that doesn't make my face feel heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
It really depends on every person. I am used to like liquid foundation, and the only powder foundation that I like is the Makeup Forever one because it's really full coverage. Like if you swipe it like that, like you'll see like major difference. I like that, and it feels very light on the skin. But I haven't tried any other brand, so and I'm more comfortable with the liquid foundation.
How about like Bobbi Brown foundation?
I don't think I've tried Bobbi Brown foundations, but I've tried their lipstick and their correctors, and it's really good. Yeah, but Bobbi Brown is a really reputable brand. I don't think that you wouldn't like them. It's actually, it's just I haven't tried them.
I need to find the right because I used to work for a cosmetic clinic, and that's which sold Glow Minerals. So their foundation has is a moisturizer, and then I would put the pressed powder on top, and I love it. But then now my pressed powder has cracked into a million pieces. So now I'm just like using it's like
You can
little
still use
cones.
it. Or like put it
I
in a
just have to buy
separate.
another one.
There's like a container that has a sifter on it. So if you have like crushed foundation, you just like put it, like transfer it there so you can just sift it.
Oh,
Yeah.
see?
So you don't have to open like
but today I really learned a lot.
you're not overwhelmed yet. You're happy.
I'm so overwhelmed because there's all these different kinds of foundations, all these different kinds of like things like that, makes up your face. Right? So, but
like honestly, I love to keep it simple. Like if I'm like just going out, a lip gloss and like a few concealer, curl my lashes, that's it. Like I like to take like now at this point, like I like to take care of my skin than to like invest in a lot of makeup.
yeah, no, it's true. Mine's very simple too. Like if I can go out, which I do now, I just do my eyebrows and I put mascara and lip gloss and I'm out the door. I'm okay. But if I'm like, gonna see people now, I feel like I need to hide like my wrinkles. like I need to hide my age spots. Like, it just makes you feel, when you look good, you feel good. And then it radiates. I always say that it radiates through everybody, right? So sorry, Charlene says good night. Her
Good night,
battery's low back. And Anne Marie says, thank you, you look good. So your makeup today is really good.
Oh,
Really
thanks.
good. So is this like your everyday makeup?
Not at all. For every day, it's less than this.
Less than that?
Only less than this.
Yeah, I mean, I just put makeup on and you probably can't even really tell, but I put some on when I do lives. And when I don't, you could tell. Like my last
Yeah,
vlog.
because for camera, right, you really need to put makeup if you're doing something like camera.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I can sometimes pull it off without, and then when I'm like, I kind of want to look a little better, then I'll put makeup on. Cheese Stylist, keeping it real with Shay, you look great. Oh, thank you so much, Cheese Stylist. Thank you so much for coming by. And of course, Journeys with Mitch. Good night. Thank you so much. She says, girl power. So guys, that's it for us. Charisse, thank you so much for spending time with me tonight.
Thank
and
you.
I hope you come back, and I hope we can do a live chat again and talk about, I don't know, maybe skincare next time. But do you want to plug in your social media platforms?
Yeah, so follow me on YouTube, Doll Up with Cha, and Instagram, All Dolled Up by C. And I also have my website, www.alldolledupbycherisse.ca for if you want to see my portfolio on makeup and stuff. And if you want to buy my products, go to alldolledupcosmetics.com. That's it. Thank you.
And of course, if you guys are not subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe. And if you like this video, smash that thumbs up button, give us a comment, and of course, click the notification bell so you'll be up to date on all of my upcoming live chat sessions and most up-to-date videos. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe, take care, stay blessed, and don't forget to keep it real out there, guys. And I'll see you soon.